Anxiety can feel like a storm inside your mind. It's restlessness, fear, and uncertainty that pulls you in every direction. If you've ever felt that knot in your chest, that racing heartbeat, or those spiraling thoughts that seem impossible to stop, well, you're not alone. Anxiety affects millions of people, but truth is, you can overcome it. You are stronger than the thoughts that try to weigh you down, and with the right tools, you can take back control of your life. First, let's accept that anxiety is real, but so is your strength. Anxiety doesn't mean you're broken. It's a natural response to stress, uncertainty, and fear. But just because it's normal doesn't mean it has to control you. You are not defined by your anxiety. The thoughts in your head are just that, thoughts, not facts. You might not feel it now, but deep inside, you have the power to manage this. Remind yourself that you have survived 100% of your worst days so far, and you'll get through this too. Second, focus on your breathing. When anxiety grips you, your breathing can become your anchor. Slow, deep breathing signals your body to relax, shifting you out of panic mode. Try this the next time anxiety strikes. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. And then exhale gently for 4 seconds. This isn't magic, but it's biology. When you control your breath, you calm your nervous system. Third, actions beat anxiety. Anxiety thrives in the mind, especially when you stay stuck in thought. The antidote is action. You don't have to solve every problem in your life today, but you can do one small thing that moves you forward. Break tasks into small steps. Focus on just the next step, not the whole journey. Shift your energy through movement. Go for a walk, stretch, or move your body to release tension. Each small action chips away at anxiety, giving you a sense of control. Number 4, talk back to your inner critic. Anxiety often disguises itself as your own voice, whispering things like, "What if it all goes wrong?" Or, "You're not good enough." But you don't have to believe everything you think. When those anxious thoughts creep in, challenge them by saying, "Is that really true?" Or, "What's the worst that could happen?" Replace fear-based thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of, "I'll never get through this," try, "I'm doing the best I can, and that's enough." Your mind works for you, not the other way around. Start training it to support your goals instead of feeding your fears. Number 5, focus on the present moment. Anxiety pulls you into the future, making you worry about what might happen. But the truth is, the present moment is all we have. Train yourself to come back to it. Use your senses. What can you see, hear, smell, and feel right now? Practice gratitude. What's one thing you're thankful for in this moment? When you focus on now, anxiety loses its grip. The future isn't here yet. Don't let it rob you of today. And number 6, you are not alone. One of the worst things anxiety does is make you feel isolated, as if no one else understands. But you're not alone. So many others are walking the same path, learning to manage anxiety day by day. Reach out and talk to someone you trust. Whether it's a friend, family member, or professional, sharing your thoughts can lift the burden. Know that you don't have to carry this alone. Help is available, and asking for it is a sign of strength, not weakness. Overcoming anxiety isn't about making it disappear forever. It's about learning to live fully, even when it shows up. It's about finding your courage, even when the fear is present. It's about building mental strength one moment at a time. You are not your anxiety. You are bigger, stronger, and more capable than the thoughts trying to hold you back. Take a breath, take the next step, and keep moving forward, one day at a time. Remind yourself, you've got this. In this world, people generally fall into two categories: the dreamers and the doers. Each group represents a unique approach to life, reflecting differing mindsets and contrasting outcomes. The dreamers gaze into the horizon, envisioning grand possibilities, while the doers, well, they roll up their sleeves and dive headfirst into the fray, turning dreams into realities. Dreamers possess an imagination. They have a gift to envision worlds beyond the mundane. But their weakness, the weakness is in believing that they have the abilities or fortitude to make those dreams a reality. Amid the world of dreamers, there lies that whisper, a voice that blocks their ability to turn wonder into action, of imagination into actualization. Doers, on the other hand, although they may share some of the same fears as the dreamers, they don't let those obstacles become permanent barriers to their visions. In the depths of their souls, dreamers harbor a silent envy for the doers, those fearless pioneers who dare to tread where dreams meet reality. Dreamers witness with admiration as doers transform lofty goals into concrete achievements, leaving an indelible mark on the world. How many times have you been in the audience at a show, but secretly wished to be the one on stage? How many times have you sat in the stands, but really wanted to be the one in the game? Dreamers dream while doers do. I know the transition from dreaming to doing is not without its challenges. Fear, that innate feeling etched deep within the human psyche, it emerges when the minds drift from the dreaming to the doing. It's fear of failure or criticism that casts a shadow over the dreamers, paralyzing them with the dread of falling short. Self-doubt, that insidious whisper of the mind, it plants seeds of hesitation, sapping the confidence of even the boldest dreamers. But it's the courage to confront fear, to embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, that propels doers into taking action. It's the courage to weather the storm of criticism, knowing that the voices of dissent pale in comparison to the roar of accomplishment. And it's the courage to silence the whispers of self-doubt, replacing them with the resounding affirmations of possibility. To the dreamers, yearning to break free from the confines of your walls, I offer a simple yet profound truth. Action is the antidote to stagnation. It's the launching pad for transformation. It's in taking action that dreams are forged into reality, and the ordinary transcends into the extraordinary. It's not enough to dream. One must dare to do, to seize the reins and sculpt a masterpiece from the raw clay of potential. When we look back at the end of our lives, it's not the things we did that haunt us, but it's the things we failed to do, the dreams we left unfulfilled, the adventures we left unexplored, and our potential that we left untapped. The world needs dreamers, and the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do. What if I were to say to you that getting the success or achieving the success you've always wanted was simple? Pick a goal, any goal, it doesn't matter. Achieving that goal is actually simple. So you're thinking, okay, what's the catch? If it were simple, why isn't everyone hitting their goals? Well, here's the catch. It might be simple, but it's not easy. And there's the problem. We as humans hate when things aren't easy. We really dislike being uncomfortable, especially for long periods of time. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to get into shape. It's simple. You got to exercise, you got to eat right, maybe limit alcohol or whatever. It's simple, but not easy. Or having a great relationship with your partner. It's simple. You got to communicate, you got to compromise, make time for each other. It's simple, but not always easy. The recipe to achieve every conceivable goal is out there. The step-by-step guide for everything has been laid down, and you just need to follow the path. Simple, but not easy. Simple is the relative process. It's the requirements necessary to achieve your goals. On the other hand, easy represents the level of commitment. Or in other words, it's the price you have to pay in order to achieve said goals. We may understand the process, but we may not be willing to pay the price. So, why do some people succeed while others don't? What's the differentiating factor? On the surface, given what I've just explained, we'll say that some were willing to pay the price while others weren't. Simple. But there's actually a little more to it, and I'll use exercise as the example. We know the process is simple. What makes the commitment level different for each person is how we attach pain and pleasure to the process. The work is the work, and we can't change that. But how we view that work is what's important. Some will see that lifting weights or cardio as painful, tired muscles, the time commitment. Therefore, they'll want to avoid it. While others see the same exercises as pleasure, actually enjoying the process. Therefore, attacking the workout. The feeling of getting stronger, looking better, for example. If you have goals but you're avoiding the process, what pain have you attached to it? Identify the cause of your procrastination or outright neglect, and you'll start to understand your pressure points. Then identify the pleasure you would receive by taking the necessary steps. Feed on the pleasure. How will you feel? What will you become? Understand, success is simple, but not easy. In the grand scheme of life, it's not the grandiose moments that define us. It's the daily decisions we make, the habits we cultivate, and the resilience we exhibit in the face of challenges that truly shape our destiny. Each day is an opportunity to move closer to our dreams, to unleash the greatness within us, and to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. It's time we awaken to the power of our choices and embrace the journey of growth with unwavering determination and grit. Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching." Our daily decisions, no matter how seemingly insignificant, reveal our character and determine our path. It's easy to underestimate the impact of small choices, but it's these small choices that accumulate over time, the compound effect, if you will, shaping the course of our lives. Consider the choice to hit the snooze button or to rise with determination and purpose each morning. This seemingly small decision sets the tone for the day ahead. It's about choosing discipline over comfort, commitment over convenience. By embracing discipline in our daily routines, we free ourselves from the constraints of mediocrity and pave the way for greatness. But discipline alone is not enough. It's the habits we form that ultimately determine our success. As Aristotle so aptly put it, We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Our habits shape our identity and determine our destiny. Whether it's the habit of reading daily to expand our minds, the habit of exercising to strengthen our bodies, or the habit of practicing gratitude to nourish our souls, each habit contributes to our growth and development. However, cultivating empowering habits requires the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. In her groundbreaking research, psychologist Carol Dweck distinguished between a fixed mindset, where individuals believe their abilities are innate and unchangeable, and a growth mindset, where individuals believe they can improve through effort and perseverance. The power of the growth mindset lies in its ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones and failures into opportunities. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we see them as temporary setbacks on the path to mastery. With a growth mindset, we embrace challenges with enthusiasm, knowing that each obstacle we overcome brings us one step closer to realizing our full potential. Yet even with discipline, empowering habits, and the growth mindset, success is not guaranteed. It's our ability to persevere in the face of adversity, our grit, that ultimately determines the fate. Angela Duckworth, a pioneering psychologist, defines grit as passion and perseverance for the long-term goals. It's the relentless pursuit of our dreams, even when the odds are stacked against us, even when the journey seems arduous and uncertain. Grit is what separates the dreamers from the achievers, the ordinary from the extraordinary. It's what propels us forward when others would falter, what keeps us going when others would quit. As Calvin Coolidge once said, nothing in this world can take the place of perseverance. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. So how do we cultivate grit in our own lives? It starts with a clear vision of our goals and a burning passion to achieve them. It's about setting audacious goals that inspire us to push beyond our limits and defy the status quo. It's about embracing discomfort and adversity as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to retreat. But perhaps most importantly, grit is cultivated through perseverance in the face of failure and rejection. It's about picking ourselves up when we fall, learning from our mistakes, and pressing onward with renewed determination. In the end, our success is not determined by the circumstances we face or the hand we've been dealt. It's determined by the daily decisions we make, the habits we cultivate, and the grit with which we pursue our dreams. For it's through these traits that we truly become the architects of our destiny. In the hustle and bustle of today's lives, it's easy to lose sight of the simple blessings that grace our existence. Yet it's precisely in those moments of quiet reflection, those moments of gratitude, that we find solace and strength to weather life's storms. Gratitude is not merely a fleeting emotion. It's a transformative force that has the power to uplift our spirits even in the darkest of times. I quote, "Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough." In essence, gratitude is the antidote to discontentment, the elixir of joy. But how do we cultivate this attitude of gratitude in our daily lives? It begins with a shift in perspective, a conscious choice to focus on the abundance that surrounds us rather than the scarcity that haunts our thoughts. Take a moment each day to pause, to breathe, and to count your blessings. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of loved ones, or the simple pleasure of a hot cup of coffee. There is beauty to be found in every moment if only we choose to see it. Moreover, practicing gratitude is not just about acknowledging the good. It's about finding the silver linings even in the darkest of clouds. In times of adversity, gratitude becomes our lifeline, our beacon of hope amidst the stormy seas. I remember recently having a speaking engagement, and on my travels, of course, there was an accident on the highway, and now I was stuck in traffic. So what could possibly be a silver lining in this situation? And I recall getting frustrated, angered, as the minutes ticked away and were not moving anywhere. I reflected and used gratitude to calm me. After all, I couldn't do anything about my situation, and getting upset wasn't helping. I was grateful that there was an audience waiting to hear what I had to say. I was grateful that I could give value to people, to help them overcome challenges, and this simple act of gratitude changed my outlook. No longer was I thinking negative, but rather, I was lucky to be doing what I'm doing. Embracing daily gratitude not only uplifts our own spirits, but it also has a ripple effect that touches the lives of those around us. As William Arthur Ward put it, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So let's not hoard our gratitude like a precious treasure, but instead, let's share it freely with those who have enriched our lives in ways both big and small. But perhaps most importantly, practicing gratitude is a form of self-care, a way to nourish our souls and replenish our spirits in times of need. In essence, gratitude is the bridge that connects our past, the present, and the future, reminding us of the beauty that lies in every moment, no matter how fleeting.
Taking risks is the heartbeat of progress. It's the pulse of innovation, the rhythm of growth, and the melody of possibility. Let's challenge the fear of risk. Let's challenge why stepping out of your comfort zone is not just a choice, but a necessity if you want to live a life of fulfillment and purpose. You see, life is full of uncertainties. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, not knowing what lies beyond the horizon. And yet, it's in those moments of uncertainty that we discover our true potential. Helen Keller said, and I quote, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all." Every great achievement in human history was the result of someone taking a risk. From the Wright brothers' first flight to the moon landing, from the invention of the light bulb to the creation of the internet, each of these milestones was made possible by individuals who dared to dream, who dared to defy the odds, and who dared to take that leap of faith into the unknown. But taking risks isn't just about achieving external success. It's also about personal growth. It's about pushing yourself beyond your limits, challenging yourself to become the best version of yourself. As Mark Zuckerberg once said, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. I'll admit, taking risks can be scary. It's like wondering if you have what it takes to spread your wings and fly. But here's the thing. The view from the edge is always worth it. It's in those moments of fear and uncertainty that we discover our true self, our true courage, our true potential. Many of the most successful people didn't achieve the dreams by playing it safe. They achieved them by taking calculated risks, by embracing failure as a necessity, as part of the journey, and by never letting fear hold them back. I urge you to embrace risk. Embrace the uncertainty, the discomfort, and the fear. Because on the other side of that fear lies a world of infinite possibilities. Do one thing every day that scares you. Don't be still. What risks will you take today to create the life of your dreams? Will you let fear hold you back, or will you summon the courage to step into the unknown? Embrace risk, and let it be the catalyst for your greatest adventures yet.